Hi Aries, welcome to Sophquest. So, welcome in if you're new and welcome back if you are a subscriber. Also, if you are a subscriber from Sophquest Energy, the other channel that I had, I am asking for us to all move house over to this channel, so please subscribe to Sophquest because this is the channel where I'm going to be bringing you your weeklies every week for each sign. That way, if you like to watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, however many you like to watch, you can have them per week. All right, here on Sophquest. So I appreciate that if you do that. I hope you enjoy the content today. We're going to be talking about the week of May 24th through, May 31st through the 6th of June. So we are headlong into Gemini season, and that is really about our intellect, our thinking, how we're moving. And I just pulled a card for you there. I just flipped over, so got your card. And yeah, it's a season where we are thinking a little bit with a little bit more depth and a little bit more dimension about the things that we're moving forward in our lives, right? Gemini season is springtime, May flowers, right? It is a time of growth. And Gemini really does represent the open-mindedness that we can learn from, that we can use as a jumping off point to take in new information and adjust our lives in ways that feel fresher and brighter and newer. And yes, I'm sure you're aware, we are just now stationing and moving forward, Mercury is stationing and moving backward, retrograde. Well, not really. It's not actually moving backward in the sky. It just slows down so much that it looks that way from the naked eye on the earth. But Mercury retrograde affects us because it is our thinking, our intellect, our writing, our communication, and the things that we use to move through life and communication. So technology, our phones, our computers, things like that, they can get a little sluggish. There can be some flub ups. We can have to do some reboots, things like that. That's normal. Don't let it bother you. It's just a time for revisions and refining things and making sure that we slow down, do things maybe with a second look or a third look. All right, so Aries, this week we are going to be using The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. And I am going to read from the book because it's Gemini season and I'm honoring the writing. Okay, we're also going to be using a different deck today called the Vision Quest Tarot. And this is a Native American deck I absolutely love. The artwork is beautiful. It's by Guy and Sylvie Winter and Joe Dosset. All right, so those are the decks we're using today, and I just shuffled, as you saw, the Wisdom of the Oracle and pulled your Oracle card. Actually, I just kind of flipped over. And now I'm going to shuffle a little bit more from the Vision Quest Tarot for you, and then we'll get going. I'm pulling a 9 card for this week, and we'll see what comes up in the spread, and we'll talk a little bit about what the stars are doing, and give you a good idea of the energy of the week. First card is out, okay? This is when I got the deck. I pre-shuffled all of these decks in advance, so they're very well shuffled. So you have the 2 of Earth, the 3 of Water, the Son of Earth, the 5 of Water. I will show you these individually as we go and as we talk about the big picture. The 2 of Air, the Son of Air, the 9 of Earth, the 8 of Air, and the Daughter of Air. Okay, you are thinking a lot. We have a lot of air and a lot of earth here. So what are you thinking about doing, right? That's what we're talking about here today, I think. I think there's been a change for you, Aries, that might have been a little bit difficult to go through. And it looks to me like you are on your way to making some choices so that you can really thrive now at this time. And I think Mercury retrograde is going to help you to do that. I really do. The bottom of the deck, 10 of Water, this is the happy card. This is about seeking your happiness, self-questing after what it is in life that's going to make you feel fulfilled. That is gorgeous. So I think that's what we're talking about today is your happiness, how to get back to a place where you feel at peace, where you can laugh and feel joy, and be in a place where you're surrounded by people that you get along with. So that's a nice subject today. So right now what we have for you, Aries, is time for a nap, but it flipped in the upside down position, which is called the protection position from this book, The Wisdom of the Oracle. So let me read that for you. Number 24, time for a nap. All right. In the protection position, or in reverse, I'll show it to you upright so that you can see what it looks like. And then, of course, it came in this way. So it's called the protection position when it's this way. It says, you are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible that you're suffering from either workaholism or the lack of it? Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone or to be there for everyone and to go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can right now. You've worked hard and helped nourish people and projects, but now you are an empty well and have no reserve for others or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going and pushing full speed when your body and your spirit need some inner rest. Exhaustion's calling you to stop what you're doing altogether for a moment and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend an illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. Wow, does that make sense during Mercury retrograde, doesn't it? So you will feel like a new person if you take a break. Do that for yourself, even a short little period where you get your head straight, right? You get your energy right. That's what this is about. It's about taking a moment. As you can see on this card too, you're seeing the new moon. We do have a new moon in Gemini that is happening on June 10th. So that's going to be next week. I think that's going to be your real go button. I think that's when you're really going to push the go. Right now, I think this is trying to basically give you the message to take a moment to stop. And, you know, when Mercury does go into retrograde, it helps us to revisit the recent past for just a moment as we sit in the now. Revisit it, ask ourselves what it is that makes us feel this way, and then helps us to redefine what it is that we need to do now, in the now, to take steps forward so that we can feel this way again, to get back to this feeling. That inner peace, that happiness, and the ability to feel joy, right? And gratitude. Okay, Aries, so here's what I'm seeing for you today. Firstly, before I even do this, please take 3 cleansing breaths with me because it always helps just to clear our mind and to feel better, to release a little bit of stress. So 3 deep cleansing breaths with me, okay? To calm your body and clear your mind. As I look at your spread here. Okay, I'm looking at your spread. And I'm seeing that you've been maybe mentally overwhelmed and emotionally overwhelmed by something. We have the 2 of Earth, the 3 of Water, and the Son of Earth. Okay. The Son of Earth really is when we're learning what it is we need to do when we're starting something over or we're learning something new. This could be a new job where you have to have on-the-job training. This could be going back to school, or just maybe if you've just graduated, this is filling out applications and applying for school. So it's studying something, learning something, or doing something new, all right? The 2 here of Earth is about trying to keep things in balance so that you can make the right choice to do this. And in the middle is the 3 of Water, and that says this is about enjoying it. Trying to enjoy the process. Where if you're sitting in overwhelm and all you want to do is just take a nap, right? All you want to do is rest, but you know that you need to work and you're stressing yourself out trying to figure out how to move forward. I think what this is saying is, and especially with this card, in this deck, the 2 of Earth, or the 2 of Pentacles, isn't it just that balancing, right, with the infinity symbol, juggling? You can see this is the sun and the moon. To me, this represents that you just went through a major eclipse, a turning point, a pivotal moment in time where a change is being made. And I think the message is saying here to look for something that you are going to enjoy that you're going to enjoy with others, and maybe get out of your head a little bit. Relax into your body, relax into the moment, into the now, and follow your feelings. Because when we're rested, when our mind is rested, we feel a peace of mind. When our body is rested, we feel relaxed and ready to go, re-energized, right? And when our spirit is at rest, we understand that anything that's going wrong shall pass. This too shall pass. And we're going to move forward into something new. So it looks to me like you are embarking on something new. And you're weighing your options right now, and that's a good thing. Because as you weigh your options, you're going to realize that you can get yourself into this state where you can commune with others and relax and enjoy a little bit of time just taking everything in. Just receiving in the information from Gemini. And with Jupiter and Pisces, in ways that just feel a little bit like affinity. I believe you're going to receive what you need, Aries, through affinity. The affinity that you feel where you are. So find that affinity, people you can talk to, get along with, so that you can relax your mind and your body and start something new. In the next line, we have the Five of Water. So something happened, and maybe you lost something recently. Maybe you had to walk away from something that's been hard to get over. So if this is a new job, maybe you lost the last job. You're trying really hard to find your inner peace about it. And you're in two minds about what to do next. And you're feeling like you've got to rush and make a decision and take it forward with the Son of Air. The Son of Air is about learning something and then moving forward, making a decision and going for it. It's communication. It can say that this is to let go of whatever it is that you're needing to let go of. And that came right under this. That was the process during this eclipse moment. It was letting that go, the regret or the sadness of something. And instead, to come into a peace of mind and into affinity with others, so that you can begin again, begin new, and move forward. Go on interviews. The Son of Air moves. All the nights and all the pages are really about messages that we move forward. It's when we're starting to change something. And I'm seeing here that you are changing something. You have a page with the Daughter of Air under these two nights. This is learning something, information, taking it forward. This could be interviewing because it comes under the Son of Earth. And this is about doing something very practical. So you are moving yourself forward. You're moving forward in the things that you're doing and with communication. So this, to me, looks like interviewing. And this is information, the Daughter of Air, learning something new, getting a message. So I think you're going to hear a message about something coming in. It could be, again, about a new school. If you're going to college, you're going to be filling out apps and you're going to hear back. In the middle, I think the most important part of this message for you right now, Aries, is find the place where you can have that affinity. You know, talk to people that help you relax so that you can make a decision and get that inner peace back so you're not constantly flipping things over in your mind. Because it takes you and puts you here in the Eight of Air. It's the Eight of Swords. When we're stuck and we're in analysis paralysis, not knowing what to do and feeling like we don't know how to do anything at all. So I think this is about resting your mind, allowing yourself to rest your mind so that you can move forward from the loss, move forward from the confusion, from the stuckness, and find this. This is self-satisfaction. It's self-reliance. It's being proud of oneself, doing work that one feels really proud of, and knowing that the timing is right to let go of what you had to let go of so that you can get back to this and grow this again, something new. And it's coming in, and it's coming in with people as well. you're going to enjoy, people that you're going to enjoy and get along with. Just get out of the stuckness of your mindset and come back to inner peace. That's what you need right now. And that's where you're going to find your fulfillment. Inner peace. It comes from being able to rest your worries, right? And not force yourself to do something, and instead allow yourself to follow the signs, right? To have a good attitude and to see the opportunity when it comes. Okay, Aries? I think it's going to be a really good week for you, and I think next week might just be a new beginning for you with the new moon in Gemini. During Mercury retrograde, give yourself a mental break, okay? And if you have to do things a couple of times, 2-3 times, 2 or 3 interviews, whatever it might be in Mercury retrograde, which usually happens, just let it be. Because it's the time we're in, and we got to ride the waves that come in, right? All right? So you take care, Aries. Sorry. This is what happens to me during Mercury retrograde. I get tongue-tied. Well, anyway, so have a great week, and I will see you all next week. I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude, and most especially, right now for you, I wish you inner peace. Let it come to you, because it will. Thank you, Aries. I'll talk to you next week. See you.